Hello everyone. Welcome back to the show. I'm Finn, and I am absolutely pumped for today's episode. As always, I'm joined by the brilliant, the ever so charismatic, Julia. How are you doing today, Julia?
Wow, Finn, what an intro! I'm doing fantastic. Honestly, I've been looking forward to this recording all week because the topic we're covering today is, well, it's a game changer for anyone trying to master English.
It really is. You know, I was browsing through some comments on a global forum yesterday, and I noticed something interesting. So many people, even those who speak English quite well, are still tripping over the same tiny hurdles. It's like they have the engine of a Ferrari, but the handbrake is still on.
That is such a perfect way to put it. You see, guys, grammar isn't just about passing a test. It's about how you feel when you speak. If you're constantly second-guessing yourself, you lose that natural flow. You lose your personality in the language.
Exactly. And that's why we're here today. We aren't going to bore you with dusty old textbook rules. No way. We're going to expose 5 of the most common, yet most embarrassing grammar mistakes that people make every single day. We're talking about the mistakes that make you sound like a total beginner, even when you aren't.
Right. And listeners, make sure you stay with us until the very end. Because mistake number 5? Oh man, even native speakers and professionals get that one wrong in emails and texts all the time. It's a total silent killer for your professional image.
Oh, now you've got me curious too. I think I know which one you're talking about. But before we get there, Julia, why don't we give everyone a quick roadmap? What exactly are we diving into today?
Sure thing. Here's the plan. First, we're going to fix a massive mistake people make when they agree with someone. Second, we'll settle the don't versus doesn't war once and for all. Third, we have a hilarious one about transportation, because trust me, you do not want to tell people you lost a bus. Fourth, we'll clear up a very common expression of gratitude. And finally, the your versus your showdown.
That is a packed lineup. I love it. So, if you've ever felt that little sting of hesitation before speaking, or if you've ever worried that people are judging your grammar, this episode is your secret weapon.
Absolutely. No more shyness, no more ums and ahs. By the time we finish this conversation, you're going to feel 10 times more confident. Maybe you'll even start correcting Finn's grammar.
Hey now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. All right, let's stop the teasing and get to work. Julia, are you ready to jump into the very first mistake?
I was born ready, Finn. Let's do this.
All right, Julia, let's not keep everyone waiting any longer. Let's get into it. What is the very first mistake that people constantly stumble over?
Okay, here it is. And I hear this one almost every single day. People say, I am agree. Oh, Finn, it just doesn't work that way.
I know exactly what you mean. It's like they're trying to force the word agree to be an adjective, right? Like, I am happy or I am tired.
Exactly. But agree is already a powerful verb. You don't need am to help it out. You just say, I agree, or I disagree. It's short, it's punchy, and it's correct. If you say, I am agree, it sounds like you're saying your name is Agree.
Right. Imagine introducing yourself like that. Hi, I'm Agree. That would be awkward. So, listeners, repeat after me. I agree. No am, no is, just I agree. Simple, right?
Perfect. Now, moving on to mistake number 2. This one is a bit of a classic grammar battle. Don't versus doesn't. Finn, why do people find this so tricky?
I think it's because we get lazy. We want to use don't for everything. I don't you don't, they don't, and then we accidentally say, she don't like it, or he don't know. Ha ha ha.
Exactly. And that's where the red flag goes up. Remember, guys, for the third person singular, that's he, she, and it, you absolutely must use doesn't. She doesn't like it. He doesn't know. It doesn't matter.
It's like a special club for he, she, and it. They have their own rules. So if you want to sound polished, make sure you use that S sound. She doesn't. Ha ha ha.
Spot on. Now, let's talk about my favorite one. Mistake number 3. This one always makes me smile. It's about transportation. Finn, have you ever heard someone say, I lost my bus?
Oh, all the time. And every time I hear it, I imagine someone standing in the middle of the road, looking around and saying, I know I put my 40-foot bus around here somewhere. Did I leave it in my pocket? Ha ha ha.
Exactly. You lose your keys, you lose your wallet, but you miss your bus. If the bus leaves before you get there, you missed it. Unless, of course, you actually owned the bus and someone stole it. Then you could say you lost it.
Right, but for 99% of us, it's I missed the bus, or I missed my flight. It's a small word, but miss and lose are not the same thing at all. Using lost here is a dead giveaway that you're translating directly from your native language. All right, Julia, we fixed the agree problem, handled the don't versus doesn't war, and hopefully no one is losing their bus anymore. But we still have 2 big ones left. What's number 4?
Oh, this one is everywhere, Finn. People often say, thanks God. And it sounds just a little bit off, doesn't it?
It really does. It's like they're trying to pluralize thanks and God at the same time. But here's the secret, guys. If you want to express gratitude, you say thank God. No S at the end of thank.
Exactly. If you really want to use thanks, you have to say thanks to God. But honestly, thank God is much more natural. Like when you finally find your lost keys, hopefully not your lost bus, you say, oh, thank God I found them.
Spot on. Okay, Julia, are you ready for the big one? The silent killer we promised at the very beginning.
Yes, mistake number 5. Your versus your. This one is a nightmare for people in emails and text messages. It's the classic mix-up between Y-O-U-R and Y-O-U apostrophe R-E.
Exactly. Your is about possession. Like, your car is cool, or your English is improving. But your is just a shortcut for you are. So if you say, you're beautiful, you're actually saying, you're beautiful, what?
That's a great way to put it. A good trick is to try and say, you are in the sentence. If you are fits, use your. For example, you wouldn't say, I like your hat, right? So it has to be, I like your hat.
That's a gold tier tip right there. Honestly, if our listeners can master just this one rule, their professional writing will look 100% better instantly.
I totally agree. Wow, Finn, we really covered some ground today. It's been a wild ride.
It really has. And hey, if you realized you've been making one of these mistakes, don't sweat it. That's exactly how we learn. The fact that you're here, listening and improving is what matters.
Absolutely. We've all been there. So if you found this helpful, do us a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below. Tell us, which one of these mistakes was the most surprising for you?
We can't wait to hear from you. Until next time, keep practicing, stay confident, and we'll see you in the next episode. Peace out.
Bye, everyone. Happy learning.